All season here in China. Rohan Watson from Jamaica goes in lane 1, 5th at the World Indoors in Nanjing. In lane 1 for the second week running. Emmanuel Isemi from Cameroon, the African number 2, goes in lane 2. Letsile Tebogo was disappointed maybe with 10-2 last weekend, but he is still building speed and sharpness after the 400 meters in the first few events of this year, building his endurance. He's still working on speed. Now, Kishane Thompson, Olympic silver medalist in Paris, of course, in the closest Olympic final in history. 5 thousandths of a second. He doesn't race very often. The fact that he's made the long trip suggests to me that he fancies his chances. And he'll have to be in form against the man in form, Akani Simbine. 2 out of 2 outdoors so far. Brilliant in Xiamen last weekend. His acceleration in the final 30 was very impressive. Coleman, Christian Coleman, the indoor specialist, of course, over 60 meters, got a great start last weekend, but couldn't quite finish it and ended up in 4th place. He's in lane 6. Ferdinand Omanyala, also a great starter, powerful, the reigning African champion. 2nd behind Simbine last weekend. What can he do here in Cachao? Jeremiah Azu, European world indoor champion, very relaxed, hitting all the right notes at the moment, enjoying his athletics back with his original former coach, Helen James. And Xie Junye gets a great reception from the crowd for China in lane 9, 3 times a 4th place at the world indoors. But the question is, Kishane Thompson, having made that long journey, what sort of shape is he in? Well, the early signs are good. There he is, right of picture. Ran 6:48 into a headwind outdoors, and then 6:56 indoors over 60 meters. So the omens are good. He's got a fantastic start and a great finish as well. So the big names: Tebogo in 3, Botswana; Kishane Thompson in 4, Simbine in the red, the man in form here in 5, Coleman in 6, Omanyala 7, Azu in lane 8. Men's 100 meters. Great start from Simbine, also going well is Tebogo. He's made a good running as well. Azu's got a little bit of work to do. Thompson coming through, Simbine tracking him all the way. Who's going to get there? Oh, I think it's Simbine on the line, on the dip. The 2 share a moment. They both full clear. Thompson was ahead with, what, 5-10 meters to go, just. But did Simbine come back to just get him on the line? Yes, he did. 9:98. It's 3 from 3 outdoors for Simbine. And surely now we have to say he is the man to beat in 2025 so far. He's put together a brilliant sequence. Thompson in his first race stole a march, but was pipped on the line, and Tebogo with an improved performance from last week. We talked about his sharpness and speed getting better and better. There's the top 3: Simbine, Thompson and Tebogo.
Great start from all 3 of those men that ended up in the eventual 3. Tebogo, that was much, much better than we saw in Xiamen last week. Now, at this point, Thompson, he just tightened up for me. He just forced it ever so slightly. And Simbine just stayed relaxed. Look at the South African here. He is straining. He's working hard. But he's... See, look at this front on picture here. Thompson just rocking and rolling side to side. Simbine almost focusing all that desire straight forward, and he just gets there ahead of Thompson. And Tebogo, for me, it was a bit of a wry smile at some point over that finish line we saw in one of the shots, so just saying, all right, that's more like it. That felt good. So great to see Tebogo so close to 10 seconds. Yeah,
10-2 becomes 10-0-3. That is improvement. There was no sense of panic from Tebogo in the press conference yesterday. Long season ahead. You'll hear us and the athletes say that time and time again. Let's look at it again, though. This is a high-quality field, no doubt about it. We've got Azu there, second left from picture, who faded a little bit. But Thompson, an absolute class act at this stage. He thinks he's got it, but you're right. He starts to tighten up, and look at how relaxed, relatively, Simbine is.
The 2025 Diamond League season continues to deliver electrifying moments for sprint enthusiasts around the world. And the latest men's 100-meter showdown in China kept that momentum alive. Featuring a stacked field of Olympic medalists, continental champions, and emerging talents, the race promised fireworks, and it certainly delivered. All eyes were on the headline clash between South Africa's Akani Simbine and Jamaica's Kishane Thompson. Thompson, the Olympic silver medalist from Paris in what was arguably the most tightly contested 100-meter final in history, was making his outdoor season debut. Though known for racing sparingly, the Jamaican's presence in China made a statement. He was ready to take on the world's best. With recent training performances like a wind-resistant 6.48 outdoors and a 6.56 indoors over 60m, the buzz around his return was loud. Lining up beside him in lane 5 was Simbine, riding a hot streak in 2025. Already boasting 2 outdoor victories this season, including a searing 9.90 in Botswana, Simbine entered the race in supreme form. Calm and focused, he carried the aura of a sprinter in peak condition, aiming to extend his winning run. As the gun went off, Simbine exploded from the blocks, his reaction flawless. He quickly took control of the race, but Thompson began to reel him in midway and edged slightly ahead in the final stretch. For a split second, it looked like the Jamaican would steal the win. But in the closing moments, Simbine executed a perfectly timed dip, reclaiming the lead by the narrowest of margins. The result: a thrilling photo finish. Simbine crossed in 9.98 seconds, just 0.01 ahead of Thompson's 9.99. Botswana's Letsile Tebogo claimed third place with a season-best 10.03, showing marked improvement from previous races. Slow-motion replays highlighted the fine margins. Thompson, though briefly in front, appeared to tighten up and shift laterally under pressure. Simbine, by contrast, stayed composed and powered through the finish line with flawless form and expert execution. That technical precision proved decisive. Coleman, always quick off the mark, once again faded down the stretch and finished 5th in 10.13. Others in the field included Jeremiah Azu, Ferdinando Mignola, and Rohan Watson, but the spotlight remained firmly on Simbine's mastery and Thompson's dangerous potential. With 3 straight wins and sub-10-second consistency, Simbine has emerged as the frontrunner of the 2025 sprinting season. Yet Thompson's impressive showing despite limited race practice is a clear signal. He's back and ready to contend for every major title. As the Diamond League continues, this budding rivalry is shaping up to be the defining storyline of the year. Sprint fans everywhere have reason to stay tuned. The real drama has only just begun.